Did you complete it? Practicals? Half. In progress, huh? Completed. Progress. How about online, guys? Oh, PN Rao, he's done. He's always up to date. Huh? Which one? Cars, huh? What is the issue? Ah, that one is different. Cars is different. I think try it out. You will get it. Try it out. Maybe you didn't get time. So probably. How about others, guys, online? How about others? Still in progress? So many people are just silent. What is your update on the tasks? Can everyone reply? Okay, just put what was your last task that you did. Everyone says in progress. Okay, so take your time and do it. And today, we'll go to the next service. Hmm? Hmm? There's nothing there in Snow family. We don't need to do anything in Snow family. In Snow family, we have 3 devices. What are those? Snow cone, Snow edge, Snow mobile. So what is that Snow family is used for? Snow family. If you want to physically transfer the data from your on-premises to AWS, then you go for Snow family. Is it possible to do practicals on it? No, right? There you cannot do anything. So because you need to order that's how much size that you have requirement. Let's say you have 10 terabytes of data, you want to push it to S3. Is it possible to upload it online? No, we cannot transfer it online. So you just need to book Snowcone, order it from AWS, and he will send you the courier to your address. Take it, connect it, copy all your data and send it back to AWS, and they will put it in your S3 bucket. Okay. So today what we're going to do is, as you guys are still having S3 pending, I'll take one small service. Okay. Yes or no? So that service here is called, so which is a service is used for shared storage. Shared storage. Okay, one volume can be attached to multiple EC2 instances at the same time. One volume can be attached to multiple EC2 instances at the same time? No. So what is the service that you can use it for that? EFS. What is that? EFS. What is EFS? Elastic File System. Okay, do one thing. Open that notebook, go to EFS. In starting this, we have discussed on EFS, overview of EFS. It's a very small and simple service. Just go through that and see, just to see the diagram. Yes, Gopi. I have asked EFS, so people are going through EFS. Did you found the EFS? Huh? Go through it. Just read the lines. Okay. Okay, let me ask questions. So this EFS, we can create EFS can be attached to multiple EC2 instances at the same time. EFS is completely managed by AWS. So EFS is for which type of operating systems? Only Linux. For Windows, FSX. Which one? FSX. And what is the protocol that use NFS version 4 protocol? So do we need to pre-provision the EFS? No need. So that means do we have unlimited? Unlimited. So simple, what we will do is we'll do like this. So guys, we'll go and create one EFS. And this after EC2 instance. This is EFS, this EC2 instance. Can I launch this EC2 instance in 1A? Yes. What I do is after this, I log into this EC2 instance. I go and log into the EC2 instance. And what do I do is I'll go and mount this EFS to the EC2 instance. What do I do? Mount. What? Then I go to this mount point and then I'll create some sample files. Where are the files get created? So to test this, what we do, we go and launch one more. So can I launch the EC2 instance in another availability zone? In 1B. So same EFS, can I mount it here? Yes. So when I log into the second EC2 instance and see, can I see the same data over here also in this EC2 instance? Yes, because the same EFS is mounted to multiple EC2 instances. Can we do this simple thing today? Okay. Okay. So for this, what is the protocol that we will be using it? NFS. So in order to use, guys, can I say this in network file? You are attaching this EFS through the network. That's why we use NFS. So there are a couple of commands that you need to run in the Linux machines. Command to install any package, yum, right? So you need to install which one? NFS utils. And then we need to create to the directory. And we'll go inside the directory and then we'll create a sample files. Should we go and do it? What is the first step here? Yes. First step is create EFS. Second step, two instances and mount the EFS sample files. Okay. What is the third step? Another EC2 instances, right? And mount the same EFS, verify the files. Okay. What's the next step? Finally, once you did it, delete EFS and terminate EC2 instances. Simple. And the commands are like this. Let it open. So, right, I don't like to go with the PPTs, right? So these are the commands that we should be using it. Okay. These are the commands. What? I cannot edit this. Mm. Uh-huh. Yes. So I'll ask this Naresh IT people to go ahead and then activate this. Okay. No problem. We'll go and write it. Okay. First of all, can we go and create EFS? Yes or no? Let's go and create EFS. Let me log in. Uh, Zero 031 813. Very good. So okay, perfect. So guys, tell me where we should go. Where we should go? EFS. First, we need to go and create what? EFS. Guys, see here. How do we create an EFS? So do you see this here? Create file system. And also it has pricing models, guys. Remember in S3, we learned this standard, frequently accessed, infrequently, one zone, infrequently accessed request. So in here also, in EFS also, you can say that if the files in the EFSs are not frequent use, you can move it to the infrequently access. You can move to the infrequently. Should we go and create file system now? Click on create file system. And name it is asking. Can I call it as EFS 6 p.m. demo or 6 p.m. demo like this? You can give anything. That's fine. Huh? And then your EFS should be inside the VPC. Yes. Instead of going and clicking on create, let's go and see customize. Create meaning it will get created with the defaults. Let us not do that. Let's click on customize. Okay, storage class. You want your storage class to be standard or one zone? Standard. One zone meaning in which availability zone your EFS should be there. You need to select that one zone. So I'm going with the standard. Standard meaning will it be applicable for all zones? All zones meaning availability zones. So you want to take automatic backups? You can take it, but I don't want to take any backups. But if at all you select the backups, okay. So we recommend that you create the backup policy, but do we have any data inside it? We don't create it. So but it just matter of enabling it. Life cycle management. See, if you have files in EFS, and you are not used for how many days? 1 day, 7, 14, 30, 16, 19. So if you are not using the files for these many days, automatically it will be moved to IA. Yes or no? So you have the files inside the EFS and you're not using it. Unnecessarily you're paying for it, no? So can we move those files to IA? You can move it. So you can say that 1 day, 7 day, 15, 14, 30, 60, 90, it's up to you. Okay, select it. And then here, if you say 1 day, okay, now after 1 day, you are not using the objects. I mean, you're not using the files. It has moved to IA. And then someone started accessing that file. You want to transition out of IA to standard normally on your first access. When someone started accessing your objects, which is in IA, it will be moved to again to standard. You got this? So if you have a requirement, you go for it. Otherwise, keep it none. You got this point? Got it? So lifecycle management is completely depend upon you. So if you have a requirement to move the objects to IA, select this. Otherwise, all your files will be inside your standard only. Encryption, if at all you want, select under encryption. Otherwise, no need. So here you have throughput and then throughput mode and then performance mode. What is that? Throughput mode and performance mode. So it is enhanced, it is elastic, which is recommended. If you go for provision, you need to mention the provisioned IOPS value. But if you go for elastic, how much speed that you need, how much throughput that you need from EFS, automatically you get it. So which one is recommended here? Elastic or provisioned? Elastic. So don't change anything, select enhanced and then elastic is fine. Performance mode also general purpose. If you have selected provisioned here, this will also be enabled, maximum IO. If you have selected elastic, it is recommended at general purpose. So this is throughput mode and this is performance mode. Throughput meaning the speed between your EC2 instance and the EFS, and performance mode meaning the performance of your EFS. Tags are optional. Is it clear this step 1, everyone? Step 1 is clear. Okay. So it is up to you whether you want to enable backups. It is up to you whether you want to enable the encryption. So I just click on next. Now your EFS should be inside the VPC. In which availability zones? 1A and then 1B. Will you launch an EC2 instance in 1C? No. And this EFS is available for 1C? No. If I remove this, if it is available in 1C now, it will not be available. But if you have EC2 instances and you want to mount it to that 1C EC2 instances, go and add 1C. Otherwise, keep it 1A and 1B. Okay, ma? And click on step 2. Step 2 understood? Clear? Okay. Click on next. And this is completely optional for you. Okay. File system policy. So you are creating the file system, no? EFS, elastic file system, you are creating it. And you want to prevent the root access for that? It's up to you. Generally, no need. So will you prevent the root access? No. And if you want to enforce read only, and your EFS, no one able to create files, only read. And if you want to enforce it, just check it. If you want to prevent root access, check it. You want to prevent anonymous access, check it. If you want to enable in-transit encryption, enable it. It's just a matter of enabling it, guys. Automatically, a JSON policy will be created here. But do you need to enable now? No, no need. It just keep it optional. But in your real time, if you have a requirement, enable this. Otherwise, don't do it. Clear? And I click on next. Review. And go ahead and click on create. And this EFS is regional. Everyone understood how to create an EFS? Easy? Very easy, no? Online, everyone understood? Nice. So now if I click on it, and what does it has? Do you see this? This is the DNS name. What is this name? DNS name. So the EFS, this is the where which we need to connect. Meter size, how much size it has, how much size in standard you have, and how much in one zone, it will show it here. Monitoring, you can monitor the file system as usual. File system policy, we haven't enabled anything, but if you want, you can enable it. Remember access points. S3, did you complete it? Yes, right? These access points can be done in most of the services. So you can create the access points if required. So click on network, So in network, we have enabled in 1A and then 1B. Is it now mod points are getting created? And guys, very good thing is here is you can do the replication also. What is that? Replay. You have the EFS in Mumbai. And can you create another EFS? Can you replicate it to another region? Yes. So click on create replication. To which region that you want to replicate? Select the region. Let's say, for example, Alan. You want standard one zona. Select it and then click on create replication. So once you create replication, what will happen? A EFS will be created in which region? Ireland region. And whatever the data you put it in this EFS will be automatically replicated to Ireland. But this is not for free. The data transfer will happen no from one region to other region. That will be cost. That will be charged. But can you do it simple? No. If required, can you do it? Easily you can do it. I selected that already. File system policy. If you click on edit, Gopi, if you select this, this is the policy that will get generated. But if you select this policy, what will happen? It will prevent root access. So you will not have an admin access on your EFS. If you select this, this is the read only, you will get it. If you select, if you encrypt this, this is related to your encryption. So it is up to you whether you want to select it or not. Okay. So in my network, do you see this is ready? Mount points are ready now. What I need to do it now? Go and launch the EC2 instance. Go and launch the EC2 instance. So click on launch instance. Can I call it as EFS server 1? Browse. Which one? Red Hat. Instance type T2 micro key pair 6 p.m. batch. Edit it. Put it in 1A. Enabler and select the security group. And guys, do you see this here? 0 into file systems are there. 0 into file system. Can you click on edit and then select the file system here itself? EFSA, FSSA, you can add it. But I don't want to add it from here. I will show you manually how to do it. Okay. If you select from here, it is very easy. You will not learn anything. Okay. So let's go ahead and click on launch instance. Okay. Meanwhile, I launch one more EC2 instance also to save the time. Launch. FS server 2. Browse. Red Hat. Edit. Can I put it in 1B now? Select again. In security, what is the protocol that I need to enable? Which one? NFS. So should we go ahead to the security group and then try to add an inbound rule? Inbound rule, edit inbound rule. Which one we need to add? NFS. Do you see NFS is there? My IP. So SSH also I go with the my IP. IP address got changed. What should I do now? We need to log into the server 1. So let's log in, but status checks are not passed yet. It is initializing. Public. Which key? Should I go and open it? Yes. EC2 minus user. Sudo minus yes. What is sudo minus yes? Elevating the permissions. Okay. So now, clear. So now what we need to do is we need to run couple of commands. What are those commands? The first thing is yum, where is that? Yum install -y nfs minus utils. This is a command that we should write down this command. And also after this, we need to create one directory called EFS. You can create any directory. And then we need to do the mount. This mount -t, mount -t, nfs4, nfs4. And then it is asking for the file system ID. From where do you get the file system ID? Go to EFS. And do you see this DNS name? Copy the DNS name. Copy the DNS name, :/ and which is the directory that you have created to mount it? EFS/. So this is the commands that you should do it. After this, you need to do cd EFS and create some files. Like touch hello.txt file, right? Or you can do mkdir, mkdir test like this. Okay, I copied. So you need to replace with your file system ID. I have kept my file system ID. Okay. Okay. Should I go and do that, guys, now? What is the first command? Tell me. Yum install -y nfs minus utils. Should we install this? Let's install. Do I have internet access from the EC2 instance? You will have. See, installed now. Installed. Done. What is the next command? We need to create a directory. mkdir EFS. Can you create any directory name also? You can get any directory. Next, we need to do the mount, no? So I copied it, and can I paste this here? Mount it. Mounted. So now I mounted to EFS. So that means I need to go to EFS, no? So cd EFS. Now where I'm now? In my elastic file system, in my EFS. So should I go and create some files here now? So can I create all called touch test or hello.txt file? Touch. Okay, some sample.sh file. Or can I create a directory call also? Shashi, I'll create directory. Do you see? Do you see this? Where are those files are getting created? In EFS. Online guys, where are the files are getting created? In EFS. So to check this, to verify this, can I go and launch another EC2 instance and mount this? Yes. So I already launched an EC2 instance, correct? Should I go and connect to the EC2 instance now? Right. Open another one and then go ahead and then select the second one. Copy it. Put it. Okay. So accept. EC2 minus user. Sudo minus yes. What is the first command? Yum install minus y NFS minus utils. Okay. Install. After that, what do we need to create? mkdir EFS. And then we need to mount it, no? And right click. Oh, aha. I didn't copy it. Okay, I copied in my chart, no? So can I go ahead and mount this? Mount it. And then CD EFS, go inside it. And if I do ls, what should happen? Can I see the same files? Yes or no? Yes, if I do ls, and I should see the same file, I'm able to see it. So guys, one EFS now is shared to multiple EC2 instances. Can I see the same data? Like this, can you attach 100 EC2 instances also? You can share the data like this from one EC2 to another EC2. So now immediately I go and create one directory, mkdir called RIA, for example. RIA directory is created and you do ls. Do you see this here? And if I create a directory here called Venkat, do ls, Venkat is there, and I do ls, Venkat is there. See how it is getting replaced? Because it is commonly stored in the EFS. So how many EC2 instances that you have mount this EFS? You can do it. And there is question, different region also. I told you, this EFS is regional or global? Regional. So if you create an EFS, you can get it here only. But can you replicate to other region? Yes. So you create a EFS like this, and then what you can do is as a part of lab, you do the replication. You do the replication, but don't transfer heavy data, just one file. You put it, and then you can replicate it. Otherwise, no need. If you feel that, because it is very easy to do it. How to do that? Go to click on create replication, select whichever the region that you want, and then standard, don't encryption, click on create replication. Once you click on replication, what you go to Ireland region and EFS will be created. And you upload some data here and see that in and you need to launch one EC2 instance in Ireland region and connect the EFS. And you upload it here and you see there. You can see it. Clear? Everyone understood? Simple and cute. That is all. EFS. Very simple. So this is a requirement if you want to share the data among the EC2 instances. And if you want to have a shared storage, then which is the concept you have? EFS. Any questions? Guys, any questions? Is it clear, Sissy? Nice. I know that you still have pending on S3 and you got this one more practicals got added. So if I start another service now, again, you will get the practicals. So you want me to stop till here? You want me to stop till here or continue? Your wish. Okay. As per majority, I'm stopping it here. Okay. No power at home. Okay. Got you. No problem. No problem. I am student, sir. Huh? Whatever you say, I'll do it. But whatever I say, are you doing it? Practicals and all? Very good. I know you are doing it. So we'll be able to do it, Nana, these practicals? So, no way. Can we get tomorrow break also? No. So what is your task, guys? Number one is this one. Already we have the task here, no? 4 steps are there. 5th step, what you need to do? Before, Chiti, by the way, before this 4th step, so the next step here is, 4th step is create a replication to another region. Okay. And then what we need to do? Launch EC2 instance in Ireland region. Guys, can you take any region also? Sir, why you always Ireland? Do you think I have a girlfriend in Ireland? Yes, sir. Okay. But I have friends in Romania, not in Ireland. So, because, okay, why you should have that kind of doubt also, I'm telling you. Huh? Why always, sir, you choose Ireland? Because in my company, so I have the infrastructure set up in Ireland region. So all the time I habit of going to Ireland. So that's the reason why I always don't think something else. Okay. Okay. So launch, create replication to another region, Ireland. Launch EC2 in an Ireland region. Okay. And okay. And mount Ireland EFS to the EC2 instance. And then 6th step, what you do? Create a sample file in Mumbai EFS and check it in Ireland EFS. Simple. Okay. And finally, last one is delete EFS. Delete EFS where? In Mumbai and Ireland. And terminate EC2 instance also in Mumbai and Ireland. But I'm telling you again and again, just create one file. That's it. Because that will empty file, just hello.txt. And then that hello.empty will be replicated to the Ireland. So if you are putting heavy thing, it will charge for the data transfer. But if you have not put anything, a simple file, nothing will happen. Okay. Will you able to do this? Take the screenshot. It's funny, no? Okay, I respect your decision that I'm stopping it here. But thing is, to teach you this EFS small service, I came all the way from Miyapur in the rain here. But I appreciate you guys also. You're coming from here, but yeah, that's fine. Guys, and also, whatever the services that we learned as an overview, we are going through each one, everything, correct? In fact, we are doing so many labs and all. And as I have a habit of giving you extra, I'll be talking about there is one more extra service that is useful for you. I'll teach that also for you. Okay. Some extra. Whatever I have committed, that is fine. But I'll give top of. What is that in Telugu called? Kosaru. I'll give that. Okay. We'll talk the new service also. There is one new service which is mostly used in the real time. I'll give that. And also I used recently. We'll share that also. Okay. Did you took? Antaku means yeah. But I'm ready to teach all these new things. But I want you to be ready and up to date on the practicals. If you're on that, I'm still okay to teach extra services, but I want you to complete the practicals. Okay. Did you take the screenshot online? Super. Okay. Enjoy, Marty. So I'm leaving you early today. Generally, I'll be we'll go always. No, Prashant. For that, you need to have Docker knowledge, first of all. So, by the way, Prashant, if you have the Docker knowledge, that is very simple. Okay. So Prashant is asking for ECS service that is called Elastic Container Service. So to talk about the containers, you need to know the Dockerization, containerization, Dockers, and all these things. So once you have learned the Docker concept in DevOps, then you can directly come here and create easily. You can create it just configurations. Okay. So yes. So Prashant, here also how you have Docker Hub. Here also you can have ECR. If you're talking about ECS, you must know ECR also. ECR is related to registry. Okay. So all your images can be saved in a registry and pull that images in ECS, and then you can create a Docker and put your application inside it. But for that, you need to have a Docker knowledge first. Okay. Okay. Super. Can you give the final CC for today? Ignatius, Miapur, not Miapur mean Nizampet. Super. Great. So that is all, guys, for today. And I'll see you tomorrow with the next service. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.